Hey there, guys. It's me, Joel Skyfly, back with you once again on another unique video adventure. And today I'm going to be explaining how I built a utility trailer from scratch. And the story is I live around a pretty large area of property, and I've got a lot of woods land and just a lot of work that has to be done outside, and I needed a utility trailer, something not too big but not too small either. I was looking online and searching, and there was a whole bunch of new and used trailers. They were going for about 50 to maybe $300, and a lot of them had one thing in common. I noticed the bed size was really small on most of them, only like 2 foot by 3 foot roughly. And I needed something bigger. I needed the bed size I made on this one is actually 2 or 3 foot by 6 foot. So I've got plenty of room in there for firewood and other yard debris or whatever I'm trying to haul around. So I didn't want to make anything too big. Obviously, I'm only using a yard tractor for the job. And so I needed something that was versatile, practical, not too big, but big enough to be able to handle the jobs that I wanted to do. So, yeah, stick around and I will share my story with you guys. Okay, guys, I will show you a final detail on how I did this and how I put it together. Basically, I started with a frame, and this right here, this is metal, and that is actually what was left of an old bed frame. So I had to modify it a little bit, but that is the main frame that connects to the tractor. And as you can see, I made a little, this is a kickstand here. I've got if you look down here, that stops it from moving, and I can slide that back. That will fold up when I'm using the trailer. And as you can see, guys, I've got here on the front, this is a thick, heavy-duty metal strap. And now you can get trailer hitches from, a part supply store, tractor supply store, or a hardware store. But I needed something that was kind of universal. Plus, I wanted to go cheap. The metal strap works good. I can use it on both of my yard tractors. I only have a stud as a trailer hitch on this tractor, and on my other tractor, I've got a regular ball and hitch. So this setup works good for both. Here, and I will show you guys the frame. Well, first let me show you the tires. Those are some old tires off an old parts tractor that I have. And It had a good set of tires on it. So what I did there is I took this right here is basically the axle shaft. And what that is an old railroad tie. Just long enough to make a bed over it and attach a set of tires to it. Once again, I had to modify it a little bit to make it work, but I've got it strapped to the bed with U-bolts. You really can't see it too well here in the picture, but they are U-bolts that's come up from the other side. And I've got it strapped in several spots, so it's not, like I said, guys, it's about as cheap as I could do it and do it the right way. You can buy axle parts, once again, from farm supply stores or whatever, tractor supply stores, but I was going cheap. I knew I had some stuff laying around. The only thing that I had to buy was fasteners for this. I did actually have to buy a little bit of additional wood as well. But most of the wood on here is actually spare wood that I had floating around. The bottom panels are OSB, and I have got studs underneath it. These studs are oak. So it's got oak studs as the main frame, OSB for the bed. And I did it in such a way that these straps here on the side, these metal straps, and they're actually old garage door ties, and came out of my scrap metal pile, and I thought, man, these would work great as corner braces for the trailer. So I've got it in such a way that I can remove these bolts, and I can actually pull these panels right off to make it a flatbed if I need to. Tailgate's the same way. It's easily removable. Just pull that right out there, and that way the trailer bed opens up and I can load it in from the rear if I need to. So down here I've got just a little cover. It's a protection cover for the edge of the wood that helps keep it protected, whatnot. So kind of like a little step. So yeah, that is the inside of the trailer. That just goes back down into place. And all right, we'll take a quick look underneath here. I'll lift that up so you guys can see underneath the trailer. You can see the beams that I put. The main beams are made out of oak. So the other beams are either just regular studs and or, like I said, the OSB. So you can see how I've got it all connected. But look at the other pictures. You'll be able to see a little better in my other pictures I've got. So yeah, that is the underneath. Okay guys, so I got the cover jacked up here so you can check out basically the frame that I made for it. As you can see, it's a pretty simple construction, really lightweight material, so it's easy to move, obviously, but I've got it set up in such a way that I can use it to protect whatever's inside the trailer. Say if I've got firewood I want to keep dry, or anything else for that matter. So I've got it designed for the rain to wash off of it, which I'll show you here in a second. The handle up there makes it easy to grab onto and move it. So the rain washes off of it, and or the snow, it keeps everything inside of it protected. So all the rain washes right off and right off the edge there. So yeah, that's the cover. right there, guys, that is my story on my homemade utility yard tractor trailer build. Took me no more than about 5 or 6 days from start to finish. Probably maybe $40 is all I've got into it, between a little extra wood and some of the bolts and fasteners, so it worked out great on the budget. I got a nice little trailer that's practical, versatile, it does everything I need to, fairly sturdy, can hold about, I'd say about 300 pounds, and it does everything I need it to. So alright guys, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed building it. Make sure you leave a thumbs up and a comment if you did. Take care guys, be nice to one another, peace, see you on the next one, bye bye now.